Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, we'll be featuring a technology staffing company that's making a name for itself for its amazing workplace culture. That's next.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
Well, the economy is getting tighter and tighter when it comes to employment. It's a lot of people are having trouble filling jobs, but I can't think of a more competitive space than technology staffing. To talk about that today, Barbie Barta. She is the CEO and owner of Business Centric Technology.
Hello.
Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you.
All right, well, let's talk about your space because I can only imagine how competitive it must be. So many more jobs available than there are candidates. Is that right?
That's correct. The unemployment per technologist is still very low. It's a competitive market for sure for all the companies, and so many companies moving here from other states have even made that worse.
Well, one of the things that you guys are doing, and I applaud you because I'm a big workplace culture guy myself, is you're really paying attention to the morale inside your offices. Tell me about COVID. What happened with COVID?
Last year was a tough year, but we made the decision early on that we were going to take care of our employees and we were going to take care of our clients. And that's what we did. We realized early on that business was not going to be the year we budgeted for, and it wasn't. And we're still getting back to where we were, but we're getting back there. But we did take care of our consultants, all of our internal and external employees. No one was laid off. We brought them in on the bench because a lot of our clients did stop projects, and we brought them in and took care of them.
Wow, I applaud you for that.
I'm very proud of that.
Yes, you should be. And you know, there's studies that show how expensive it is to go out and find new people, train them, get them ready to go. And clients don't like it when every time they call the company, that person has left. So
Right.
keeping great employees in place really pays off.
It does. It does. And it is a very expensive undertaking from when someone starts until they've been with you, a year. And then usually a year and a half, they really start making headway and representing the company the way and understanding everything. So yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
you've been able to keep good employees in place for a long time. In fact, we went on the internet, we found a great video. Let's go ahead and roll that now. Well, it just looks like such a fun place to work.
Yeah, it is fun. I'm just so proud of this was our kickoff for earlier this year for 2021, and we just have such a great team that and they work so hard.
Yes.
Great. And these are internal. We also have about 30 more people external.
No kidding. Well, I want to brag on you. One of our partners here at Real News PR is the Dallas Business Journal, and you were recognized as one of the best places to work. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah. What does that feel like? Is it nice to be recognized?
Proud moment for me. Being in this industry over 20 years, I'd never worked for a company that won that award, and it was always a goal of mine once I became owner of a company to make sure I had the kind of place that would be the best place to work. So
Yes.
very proud of that recognition.
And I urge you to follow them on social media because they've got a lot of great content out there. One of them is their ongoing video blogs. Let's go ahead and show one now.
Hello, my name is Christy Wagner, and I am the newest team member here at Business Centric Technology. I joined in January and am very excited about this year to come. One of the main things that stood out to me as I was not only interviewing, but then getting to know the team was how well they worked together. I soon learned that BCT won several awards, clearly rated Best in Staffing, TechServe's Award of Excellence in the New Norm, and SIA's Best Firm to Work For, and I can definitely understand why. Our CEO, Barbie Barta, goes to a lot of effort to make sure that we have an amazing culture here at BCT. In fact, as an exercise at our 2021 kickoff, she had us all take a DISC assessment, which is a personality assessment. By doing this, I not only learned a lot about myself and how I function best in the workplace, but about my team members as well, and how they thrive. So obviously understanding how to work best together as a team allows us to perform at the highest level. This leads me to 6 main things that we should all concentrate on so that we can be the best we can be in 2021. Understand your role. Know your role within your team and work to achieve your duties to the best of your abilities and provide full support to your team by doing that. Welcome collaboration. Working with a team means that there will be varying opinions and ideas. Even if you should think your idea is the best, you should listen to others, accept compromises, and remain respectful if your work is criticized. Hold yourself accountable. Take responsibility for your mistakes and learn how they affect the team. You'll learn from your error and gain respect from your teammates. Be flexible. Welcome additional tasks to help out and accept compromises. Look at these as an opportunity to learn. Have a positive attitude. Your attitude can help set the tone of your team. A positive attitude is especially important in stressful times. Commit to your team. Show others that you believe in them and it will increase morale and productivity. I'm certain we all know these things, but it's good to push them to the forefront to create a better culture within the workplace. So I hope these were helpful reminders for you. Here's wishing you and your team a successful 2021 from Business Centric Technology.
So I want you to give some business advice to other owners out there because you've really navigated the pandemic very well. And a lot of bosses are trying to make up their mind. Do I bring everybody in? Do I let them work from home? What are you finding in terms of the culture, the morale, when some people are in and some people are out?
You know, all of our internal folks, we came back probably 2 months ago, and we're doing a hybrid. We're doing 3 days in and 2 days off. We're in the office Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and we work from home Wednesday, Thursday, and that's worked really well. I was definitely feeling that we weren't communicating as well as we needed to when we were all at home. I could just see some breakdowns of just things that, you know, you'd walk down the hall and say those, but maybe you won't pick up the phone or send an email. So this hybrid model has worked really well for us, and we expect to continue to use it.
And when everybody got back to the office, were they so excited to see each other?
They were very excited to see each other. We still got together some, but they were excited. I think the first few days they're like, going back to the office. But once they were there, they missed it. We all missed it.
Okay, we only have about a minute left. So advice for the business owners and bosses watching this, why should they concentrate on employee morale?
Gosh, it just makes when people want to come to work, when people want to be there, it's just such a different atmosphere. There's such a different feeling. I mean, I think everyone's probably been in a toxic environment before where, people were afraid to say something. We're very transparent, and our people like that. They like being able to bring up new ideas. And knowing that no idea is bad, that any idea is good, and it gives them power. And you've got to care what your employees think and how they feel when they work for you. They're the only reason you're ever successful.
Barbie, you have been amazing. We're going to end by putting up the website so people can get in touch. It's bct-corp.com. Barbie Barta, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
You
Such
bet.
a pleasure.
Thank you. And that's it for now. We'll see you next time.